Well, welcome back to episode 16 of Bevington Farm. On the last episode we had a few technical issues with me transferring content to version 2 of Bevington. Now I have hopefully fixed all of those now. We continued with the recording and well I got sidetracked. I lost how long I was recording for and I had about 2.5 hours worth of recording time and weirdly very few time lapses, so it was 2.5 hours in length, or thereabouts. So when I looked through it, it wasn't really much more than a lot of waffle, so I've decided just to cut ties. We ended the last episode where we'd done the linseed harvest and I was off to go and do the mustard. The mustard is en route being harvested, but rain has paused play currently. So we will resume that when the rain stops, which I believe it's due around about now. It won't be too far away. So we'll pick up on that a little bit later. I talked about getting a static baler because picking up the straw or the grass in the fields is time consuming with the baler we've currently got. I'm also debating other kinds of balers. So there's lots of options, but that's where we are. Anyway, while it's raining, and whilst technically in the real world I assume we won't be cutting grass in the rain, we are going to cut the grass because it's the only job we can do while it's still raining. I've got all the grass fields to do. I will record some, but I won't record everything. And we'll probably pick up with the harvest when that resumes. that is the harvest of the mustard done. Fantastic. We had a bit of a fuel pit stop, and you will have noticed a bit of my careless driving. Partly because I thought the tram lines would, or steering assist, would stop me from going over, but it didn't. And I was slightly distracted by a phone call at one point. Right. Park this here. Also looks like our... Oh, that did say it was stuck. But it's not. Good. So we'll let that finish what it's doing. Get the windrow and start windrowing those hills up. I'll do most of that off camera, to be fair. I'm not going to do any time lapse of that. And then we need to consider what we're getting bale wise, because that baler is horrifically slow and it's now becoming quite frustrating. So, in fact, what we'll do, let's have a quick look now. Anything in the sale? Nothing suitable. I was considering this. I don't know what the... I guess that's just got an additional item added onto it. Either way, I was debating the Gowell static baler, putting that in front of a bale storage unit. So there's that option, or the other option is we get a square baler and we get a wrapper that can do square bales. I mean, I don't really want the unrealistic size options, speed options, but the bigger bale size beneficial. Right, pricing wise, I mean, to be fair, they're also cheaper, so yeah, that one's got a faster speed and 245, which I assume means a much greater capacity. So let's stick with this one. We'll put beacon lights on. We'll take the branding off. We'll add the tank, but I'm not going to reuse it for the most part. And then colour wise, it has to be class green. Do I have class white on it? Where? Probably not. Right, I'll look up what the class white colour is, but we'll pick white for now. Oh, that was not the option there. Right, there we go. Purchase, yes. Not sure where my vehicle stores, but yeah, I think. Anyway, Right, I'm going to crack on with this. I will catch up with you when it comes to baling so we can see how the new baler works out. Right, well, we have managed to windrow all the fields. It's getting a bit dark, so we'd better get cracked on with baling. So, we now have this. Hopefully, this will make things a lot faster, because it won't need to stop to split the bales out. And then the good thing is with courseplay, if I get a bale wrapper, I can just get courseplay to wrap the bales. Okay, so that's that field all baled. Now I was going to bale all the other fields off camera. Naturally, I was going to record all of that. However, it's also dark. So we're going to wrap these bales when I buy the wrapper, but we'll have to do that in September now. So, in August now. So we'll do that on the next episode. But for those who have been watching, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you soon. Bye for now.